In a number of cases, there was mass fish kill, where Nualgi solved the problem.
On 15th and 16th of June 2005, there was a mass fish kill in Puttanelli Lake. This lake is near south of Bangalore. Now we went there and we found that the dissolved oxygen content in the water had almost become zero. Normally below 1.5 the fishes will die. So then we told the Pollution Control Board chairman that we can solve this problem very easily. We said we have a product called Nualgi that can grow diatoms and that can produce by photosynthesis plenty of oxygen in the system. Very soon we can bring up the dissolved oxygen. He said okay. Then he placed an order with us and then we dosed it over a period of 2 days, the entire thing. Then we found that they had tested the dissolved oxygen content of the Puttanelli Lake before and after addition of Nualgi. They found that initially it was from 0.5 to 0.9, that was the reading, and within 5 days the dissolved oxygen content increased to about nearly 5, 5.5, 9 some places, and it was very well above.
ಮೀನು ಸತ್ತೋದು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟೇ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಂದು ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ 30,000 ಫಿಶ್ ಸತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಡೇ ಒಂದು 20,000 ಸತ್ತೋಯ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ನ್ಯೂಆಲ್ಗಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ವಿತಿನ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಕಲರ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ ಆವಾಗ ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತೈತೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಡೈಲಿ 2 kg 3 kg ಆ ಥರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆ ಥರ ಕ್ಲಾಶ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾಗಲಿ ಮೀನು ಸತ್ತಿದ್ದಾಗಲಿ ಯಾವುದೂ ಇಲ್ಲ.
The Karnataka Government Fish Farmers Development Corporation use Nualgi in all their fish hatcheries in Karnataka. The Assistant Director of Fisheries has even issued certificates testifying the benefits of using Nualgi.
City area, because of the anthropological activities, all types of sewages. Actually, what happens, they're telling they will divert the sewage, and if the diverted sewage definitely cannot enter this particular lake, but it enters another lake with some deviations. And the DO levels of so many lakes, around out of 80 lakes, I could say one is the Bairamangala lake. The DO level is below 1 degree, so below 1 mg per liter, below 1 mg. Any aquatic life should sustain between only 6.5 to 8.5 DO level mg. But here we can see only 1, below 1. And whatever Sampath Kumar given that Nualgi, we put in our aquaria and we tested. Slowly that DO level is rising. I could see the Bairamangala lake DO is around 1 mg per liter. After 8 days, we could see 3.5. So I think this is a very good results are coming on. Second thing, the fish size also getting grow. We are using the fish. We used to put some other earthworms of the feed. Now we need not put some feed. This Nualgi taken by the fish is going very faster and his health also very good.
ನಮ್ಮದು ಅನುಭವ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮೀನು ಅದು ಸತ್ತೋದಾಗಿಂದ ನಾವು ಆಲ್ಗೆ ಕೆಜಿಲಿ ಇದು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಲ್ಲ ಆವಾಗಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಇದಾಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟು ಇದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದಾಗಿಂದ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡೇ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಮೀನು ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. 8 kg ಇದೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಮೀನು, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ. ಈಗ ಅದರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಗಲೀಜು ನೀರು ಬಂದರೆ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ ಟೈಮ್ಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆ ಯೂಸ್ನ ನಾವು ಅನುಕೂಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಅನುಕೂಲಕ್ಕೆ ತಕ್ಕಂಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
Ashok Leyland, it was a very interesting case. We had a fish shrimp exhibition where we exhibited our product. So where we exhibited, we had a visitor from Ashok Leyland. He had come and then seen our product and said, "Can your product give oxygen in the water?" Then I asked him, "What is the problem?" Then he said, during when it rains heavily outside, all those waters used to come with polluted waters used to come and enter their premises, and in their premises they had a lake where the fishes used to die. So the Pollution Control Board said that if it is dying in their premises, they are responsible for it. Then he didn't know how to do and how to solve the problem. Then I said, you take my product Nualgi, you dose it into your compound, into your lake, and there your problem will be solved. And then they mentioned about this solution in their Corporate Social Responsibility Report 2005-2006.
Nualgi has also been used for other purposes. It prevents wild growth of water weeds like water hyacinth by improving the water quality. Sewage treatment is a capital-intensive task. The effluents are treated initially in an effluent treatment plant before release into the water body.
Nualgi is actually a very cost-effective solution for so many problems, myriad of problems. Wherever you have effluent treatment plants, you are using aerators and you need surface contact between oxygen and the water body, and you have to dissolve the oxygen, and that oxygen, it is very expensive. It needs a lot of power. Now Nualgi can be used in any water body. All you need to do is dissolve it in a tank and add it to the water body. As it progresses, as it flows down the downstream, it goes on blooming, the diatom goes on blooming, producing oxygen in situ, and it helps the aerobic bacteria break down the organics. And as the water flows down, it helps zooplankton grow, and then the zooplankton is eaten by the fishes. So your entire sewage or any polluted organic biomass in the system just get converted into a fish biomass. So you can really, your per capita production of protein is very, very large. The entire biomass gets converted as fish biomass. It can be eaten by all the people because it is a very economical solution. And you don't need very large plants like your effluent treatment plants, which are very high capital investment, and then you need a lot of land and a lot of other resources. There is no power is required. So you can, once you do that, you can really treat very large bodies of water. Now, what large bodies of water? You can treat the Yamuna, you can treat large lakes like the Dal Lake.
Red tides are due to the proliferation of dinoflagellates in the water. They help growth of jellyfish instead of finfish. This situation is caused primarily by the dumping of untreated waste into the sea.
How do you solve this? Now we have to first see that the sewage is treated in the land and sent into the water body, into the oceans. But since a lot of these countries are really very poor, they can't really afford to treat the sewage. They just dump it into the ocean. Now instead of doing that, if they add a Nualgi along with the sewage and send it into any water body, they'll find progressively the water will get cleaned, and that the blooming diatoms will produce the oxygen, the aerobic bacteria will break down the organics, and then the entire organic biomass will get converted into fish biomass. So all this will happen if you add Nualgi into the water. You will find that as the water is cleaned up, no more food organic mass is there at the bottom of the ocean for the dinoflagellates to bloom and take the nutrition from. Once the nutrition is cut, you will find that the dinoflagellates, red tides boom coming down, and then progressively you will find that no more red tides will come into the system. This is what you can do it by using our Nualgi in the system.
All over the world there is algal remediation of lakes, but there is no control of the species of algae growing. Blue-green algae proliferate, resulting in unsolved problems. No such treatment is available that uses diatom algae for bioremediation. With new algae, it all starts with plankton.